Melissa, a curious and environmentally conscious 10-year-old, was always eager to learn about the world around her. Whether it was studying how trees grow or observing how water flows through her garden, her mind was always thinking about how nature and science connect. This year, for her school's Science Open Day, Melissa decided to dive into a new concept she had just learned about: the carbon footprint. Melissa's teacher had explained that a carbon footprint is the total amount of carbon dioxide, CO2, emitted into the atmosphere by human activities, like driving cars or using electricity. Intrigued, Melissa wanted to create something that could help reduce the carbon footprint. After brainstorming with her family, she came up with the idea of building a carbon footprint calculator, a device that could show how much carbon dioxide is used in everyday activities and how people could reduce their emissions. With the help of her dad, Melissa spent weeks designing her project. The calculator was a combination of simple sensors and programming. It could measure things like energy use from light bulbs, the amount of water used in showers, and how much CO2 a car trip might produce. Melissa was excited, but also nervous. She worried about explaining such a complex concept to her classmates. The night before Science Day, Melissa lay in bed, wondering if her project would work. What if the numbers don't make sense? What if it's too hard for everyone to understand, she thought. But she also felt proud of what she had built and knew it was important for her friends to learn about reducing their carbon footprints. The next day, the school gym buzzed with excitement as students set up their projects. Melissa's station was filled with charts, diagrams, and her carbon footprint calculator. When it was her turn to present, she confidently explained how her device worked, showing her classmates how even small changes, like turning off lights when they aren't needed, could reduce the amount of CO2 released into the air. Her classmates were fascinated, especially when Melissa gave them personalized reports based on their daily habits. One friend was surprised to learn that riding a bike to school instead of driving could save a significant amount of carbon emissions.
Wow.
"I never knew small things could make such a big difference," he exclaimed. By the end of the day, Melissa felt accomplished. Not only had her project worked, but it had also inspired her classmates to think about how they could reduce their own carbon footprints. She knew this was just the beginning of her journey in understanding how science could help protect the planet. With each new project, Melissa's passion for environmental science grew stronger, and she couldn't wait to see where her curiosity would take her next.